What is up today? The 1st of October 2024. The finance situation in Zimbabwe is still tense, as we are seeing on social media. A lot of shops are closing down. Now we're witnessing the power sales Mashingo just shut down recently. This is all because of the devaluing of the ZiG. Big up to everybody who's watching us live right about now. Can you confirm if you can hear me loudly and clearly? So we are seeing power sales Mashingo closed, which is very sad and disturbing there. Earlier on in the morning, we saw what happened at Bola Mega Mart.
Now this image is not from the year 2008. It is actually from the year 2024. Or is it? This is a very disturbing image here from Bola shop. We are seeing empty shelves there. And then they write, "Dear valued customers, we have temporarily closed the grocery section. Sorry for the inconvenience caused. Thank you." Now, why is this happening?
Big up to everybody who's watching us live. Can you confirm if you can hear me loud and clearly?
Earlier on today, in the morning, we saw this image again from another shop in Harare CBD, where customers were asked to take one item per person. Are we just witnessing an episode, a real-life episode of the panic mechanic? Are we witnessing the revelations unraveling, reading from the book of John? Of course, John Musharano, who seems to be following in the footsteps of John Chamisa Manguja. We had bold claims that the ZiG is backed by God, but it seems the man who wants to break that the ZiG will never fall will actually be the one to back down and devalue the ZiG. Now back to this image. Now is this that? Now this would be a headline from an article by the Voice of America following the zapping and the zipping of the ZiG. It reads, Zimbabwe Central Bank devaluing troubled ZiG by over 40% amid fears of massive business closures. And we're seeing this image from a Bola shop there. Wouldn't this suggest that after making their sales, they then failed to purchase more goods, or rather any goods at all? Now, Hopo Chiwenga would hop on this and give his take on this on X.com. He writes, when a country's economy has collapsed and is worthless, currency has lost all public confidence, this is what happens. Retailers, if Bola ordered goods 2 weeks ago worth 28 million ZiG and sold all of them, they would now need 50 million ZiG to restock the same goods after the 44% ZiG devaluation. They would have suffered a massive loss, hence their suspension of trade in groceries. You can't rig an economy. You can't instill fear using police and corrupt judges to control an economy. An economy only listens to common sense. That will be Hopo Chiwenga there. Now, talking on dollarization, we see this. This is not a ZiG price, it's a US dollar price.
Enough respect to everybody who's watching us live right about now. Enough respect to Darlington Major, Duncan Peary, Priscilla Mangwende, John Mandamba, watching from DRC. Enough respect to Abraham Glover, Bruce Mukandi. I was it over there. All right, enough respect to everybody. Now, something has happened in the finance ministry, or something is about to happen. We're seeing this one. Breaking news, Finance Minister Mthuli Ncube reportedly under 24-hour surveillance. There are fears that he may flee the country after he told his close friends that the situation is not stable. What would that mean? What would that phrase there, the situation is not stable, mean? So on this one, there is no details, but remember, during Robert Gabriel Mugabe's era, we see former finance minister Nkosana Morris keep the country without resignation. Why would one need to be doing that? Something definitely would have gone wrong. Following the ZIG launch, we see the ZIG being commended by some big institutions or notable and reputable like the Bloomberg, making comments on Zimbabwe saying that this was a very good major step. And now we are witnessing this. So far, let's just call it, it is alleged that. Then we see here, this is Tete Momo Guvea Chiwenga, also known as Ambuya Chikata, who passed on yesterday in Wedza. Now she was 102 years old, and she is a sister to General Chiwenga's father. In other words, is Chiwenga's Tete. Then we see this.
Now the man, Chamisa Dinero, is back again with another plan as he takes it to X.com. He writes, a plan for the
elderly, pensioners, and senior citizens. Today, as the world celebrates International Day of Older Persons under this theme, Aging with Dignity, the importance of strengthening care and support systems for older persons worldwide, I am reminded of the deteriorating social and economic welfare of Zimbabwe and how it impacts our elder generation. Many of our senior citizens have made significant contributions to building our country with nothing or little to show of it. Some continue to be impacted by the economic hardships, currency fluctuations, and deteriorating social and health services, living on a measly pension payout and measly pension payouts that consistently lose value. Our senior citizens deserve a life of dignity, honor, comfort, and security. Our hashtag, God is in it, has a great plan for the elderly. In the new, there shall be My Aged Care portal with a personalized record. It will be created for every elder, also known as client record. Contact details, address, phone number, email, and aged care ID number, pensioner health card, approved social services, rent assistance, career allowances, social work services, and so on. Elders will be accepted for services, and if they pass an income and assets test, they will receive government age pension, regular income. Other related benefits include rent assistance. If the elder is living in a rental property, pensioner health card, access to cheaper medicine, free vaccines, free cancer screening, social services, a social worker or support worker, financial counseling, etc. A senior business card, a senior bus card, free rides for local trips, government loans, low-cost banking, utility assistance, water bills and energy bills. Beneficiaries should have a bank account. In the new Zimbabwe, the citizens will benefit from a godly inspired plan and agenda that will incorporate inclusive policies that will cater not only for the young but also the old. Today, we should all collectively reflect on how the people we look up to have not enjoyed their retirement. Some have not enjoyed the fruit of their labor through their children's employment, and some live in isolation and loneliness because of their children and grandchildren seeking greener pastures. That would be Nelson Chamisa there. Enough respect to everybody who is watching us live. Bear with me, guys. I'm streaming from my phone there, so I'm trying to sort out my machines. But the people who murdered my father in 2008 think they can kill me, so they're up my behind day in, day out in their stupid practice. So these people know that I know that they murdered my father, and now they think they can murder me. Enough respect to Duncan Peary. They're watching us live right about now. 3 days ago, we saw General Rugeje escape a car accident. Now there's been reports that assassins attacked his house, attempting to take his life. Again, we will see this happening in the year 2022, where one of the assassins or robbers is shot at General Angelbert Rugeje's house there. Now, yesterday, again, we witnessed assassins at his place who would be interested in assassinating Angelbert Rugeje. One obvious person is any person who would be willing to cause despondency in Zimbabwe would make those attempts to do that, or at least just the scare on its own would do the trick. It's all about merchanting panic. It would be all about merchanting panic. So what is happening now between the military or so-called military and ZANU-PF, between VP Chiwenga and President Emerson Mnangagwa? Remember the ZANU-PF Politburo meeting, we didn't get any substantial information, obviously because it would be an underground meeting to do with their political party. So basically these guys get to show us only the opening. Now the simple fact that there is no further details revealed on that on its own is a detail, meaning that whatever the outcomes, it wouldn't be favorable for them to put them out in the public domain. However, today we are witnessing Vice President Chiwenga Mourns coming under fire on X.com, where Children of Zimbabwe War Veterans Association would write this. VP, retired Colonel Campbell Dagish Campbell Mulea Mohadi. Question: when was he attested in the army? When did he resign? Can we have pictures of him in army uniform? Rumor says it's all lies that he is a retired army general. From some details revealed by the Defense Minister Opam Chinguri at one ZANU-PF function where she will be introducing Campbell Mohadi, she mentioned that is a trained spy, trained by the Russian KGB. So obviously that would mean something that is obvious but would sound mean. A big up to Pascal Makwarimba. Wenga Dandara says good evening good evening Jumisani Gungu. Enough respect to everybody who was watching us live right about now. Be with me guys as I'll be sorting my machines. I remember the area I'm broadcasting from. There are criminal syndicates who operate here in whatever they be doing. Some of them, they are night runners and day runners who are paid by traditional healers to harass people, and that's how basically they say their voodoo will be working. Now these are the same fools that killed my father in 2008, and they think they can kill me first before I do that to them. With that, I sign out.